Yo, what's up? Andre, Big CEO Reed, back again with another Garage Bible Talks, the YBM version. I got my wife with me and Bubba. We call him Bubba. It's a rise. Let's get into it, y'all. Real word, real life, for all ears that can hear, from a mouth of a young black man. Y'all, we read James 2. We're gonna keep going through James, y'all. And James, uh, for me, what I got of it, I seen don't show favoritism. Um, and I just like that because it was the first, what was it, like verses 1 through 7. But what I got from it was how guys is saying, like, it doesn't matter about the rich or poor, or don't look at what people can wear or have and then try to show favoritism to them, because that's not how God works, And with that, it's like what we do in real life, don't go and try to show favoritism, or want to like show support to people that looks like they're on a bigger stage than others. You know what I mean? Or looks like they have it all together more than others. Because that's not how God judge. And I mean, we shouldn't judge anyways in any way, but God doesn't show favoritism. And if he do, he honestly shows it to the poor. Um, so I just took it like, yeah, don't show favoritism to somebody based off of what it looks like. Show love to everybody, and that's kind of what I got.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's kind of what I got from it too. And I think that it's important, for us to be making sure that we treat everybody equally, because the whole goal is to love the way Jesus loves. And like you said, that's literally just judging, and that's not what Jesus does. He loves all. So what I got from James 2, what really stood out to me was the thing I always say, and I'm always telling my kids, which is that faith without works is dead. And that is what verses 14 through 26 was talking about. And I think sometimes people, what the Bible was getting at is that people love to try and, talk about the faith that they have, but there's no action in their faith. And it really spoke to me, because it was almost, when we read this, it was almost like a reminder or confirmation from God that was reminding me that I'm on the right path. Because and I have some work to do. I'm not saying I'm perfect in this, and and I still feel like there's some areas where I could get better at. But one of the things that really stood out to me was just trusting and believing that through prayer, things will change. And it might not always happen when we want it to happen, but continue to remain patient, while you're waiting in that, and waiting for that blessing or waiting for that change. That's one of the great examples, is that when you're praying for something to happen, you're not just leaning into your own understanding or trying to change it yourself or anything like that. You're literally staying in prayer. So whenever it is that you find yourself wanting to lean on God and putting all your faith in God, be sure that you're doing that with your actions as well, and not just your mouth. And that looks like being patient in a season. So
Don't talk to me about it. Be about
yes,
it.
that part.
This man told me that a long time ago, and he wasn't even referencing the Bible. But almost every piece of game we get, anyways, reference to the Bible, whether you know it or not. But
Hmm.
yeah, whatever sport you're doing, whatever life goal you're trying to get, whether it's being healthy or something, don't be sitting there trying to tell somebody everything, all the stuff you know. Oh, I know all this and that. Nah, use it, apply it. We don't want to hear it. We want to see it in your actions. We want to see you every day. Like, oh snap, it's the fifth day I've seen bro in a row do something different. He being about it. Don't tell me about it. Be about it.
Hmm.
But I think that's something we always hear. But we hopefully we all apply that more. Both lessons. Hopefully we all don't choose favoritism. Don't look at what somebody got, jewelry or businesses or money
Likes.
or likes on social media.
Man,
Oh man,
that applies so
don't
much to this generation. Like,
facts.
stop worrying so much about thinking that people don't have fruit because they don't have so many likes and a big following. Like, there are people out here that bear no fruit with a million followers, and you're going after them, and then they're leading you straight into destruction. So be very, very careful about that.
Yeah, choose from because of your heart, not because of what your eyes see.
Hmm.
And then don't talk to me about it. Be about it. That's God. I'm quoting God. God said that. God said, "Don't talk to me about it. Be about it." You keep saying, "God, He giving it to you. Now go on and work it." You know what I mean? You
Exactly.
got to put your work in too. He gonna do his part. His part is to put the opportunity there for you, but you got to go after the opportunity. The opportunity's not gonna go after you. It's there for you. You
Hmm.
know. Just a quick example for me. I felt like the opportunity was there for me to box. At any moment I wanted to be a professional, I could have been doing it. And God gave me the last I ain't gonna say last, but he gave me that big opportunity of putting it right there. I had Coach Q, shout out Coach Q, Big Q Promotions, and he put it right there. But it was like I still had to put the work in. I couldn't be like, what? Yeah, it's there for me. The opportunity's there, but you got to reach out as well and go get it. But God is giving it to you if you want it. So that's all. That's my last remarks. What you got from me?
That's all that I got from this. Y'all stay tuned for more videos from the book of James. I believe it's 5 chapters, and this is chapter 2. So we will be back with another video.
Yeah, that's all I got. Peace.
Say peace.